You're in your hotel room getting ready for bed when the phone rings. It's the front desk calling about an urgent problem with your credit card that needs to be fixed immediately. So you give them your card details to resolve it. Except it wasn't actually the front desk, and you just handed a thief everything they need to drain your bank account. Last year alone, hotel theft cost travelers over $1.2 billion in stolen property. And the scariest part, most victims never saw it coming because thieves aren't targeting rooms the way you think they are. In this video, I'm exposing the 9 sneaky tactics that hotel thieves use to pick their victims and the exact strategies you need to protect yourself. Let's start with the shocking stuff that nobody warns you about. The fake front desk call. This scam is absolutely terrifying, and it's becoming more common every single day. You're in your hotel room, maybe just settling in or getting ready for bed, when your room phone rings. The person on the other end sounds professional and official, claiming to be from the front desk. They say there's a problem with your credit card, that the payment system crashed, or there's a security issue that needs immediate attention. They need to verify your information right now. They use hotel terminology, create a sense of urgency, and sound so convincing that even experienced travelers fall for it. They might mention specific hotel amenities or reference your check-in time to seem more legitimate. Then they ask you to confirm your credit card number, expiration date, and CVV code. But here's the thing, it's not actually the front desk calling. Thieves use various techniques to make it appear like the call is coming from the hotel's internal system, or they're literally standing in the hotel lobby using the house phone to call rooms randomly. They're betting on the fact that you're tired, disoriented, or half asleep, and won't question the legitimacy of the call. One viewer told me they almost fell for it at 2 a.m. when they were half asleep and disoriented. The front desk agent was so convincing that they started reading their credit card number before they realized something felt off and hung up. Another viewer mentioned the scammer knew their name, room number, and exact check-in date, which made it seem even more legitimate. That's because these thieves sometimes work with insiders, or they observe the front desk area to gather information. The real front desk will never ask for your full credit card details over the phone. They already have that information on file from when you checked in. If you get a call like this, hang up immediately and call the front desk back using the official number listed in your room directory or on the hotel website. Don't use any number the caller provides because that could be part of the scam too. This scam is especially prevalent in tourist-heavy destinations and at hotels near airports where guests are jet-lagged and more vulnerable to manipulation. The hotel safe myth. You think you're being smart by locking your laptop, jewelry, and cash in the hotel safe, right? Wrong. Hotel room safes are not as secure as you think, and thieves know exactly how to exploit them. Many hotel safes can be opened using a master code or override key that hotel staff have access to. While most hotel employees are honest and hardworking, all it takes is one bad apple or someone who sells that information to thieves. In Las Vegas, a hotel housekeeper was arrested for stealing over $50,000 worth of items from guest rooms over several months. She had been using master codes to access safes while guests were out. In Miami, front desk employees were caught making duplicate key cards to access rooms when guests were out at the beach or exploring the city. This isn't just a US problem either. This stuff happens all over the world. Cheaper hotel safes can also be opened with simple techniques thieves learn from YouTube tutorials. I'm not going to tell you exactly how because I don't want to give anyone ideas, but trust me, it's disturbingly easy. Some safes can be opened with nothing more than a paperclip, or by exploiting a reset function that's meant for hotel staff. But the biggest vulnerability isn't the safe itself. It's user error. Travelers leave the safe open when they're in the room for convenience, then forget to close it when they leave for dinner or sightseeing. Travelers also set obvious PIN codes like 1234000 or their room number. Thieves will try these common codes first, and you'd be shocked how often they work. It takes them literally 10 seconds to run through the most common combinations. Always use a random PIN code that mixes up numbers in a way only you would remember. Take a photo of the safe's contents before you leave the room each time. This serves as both a reminder that you have items in there and documentation in case anything goes missing. Better yet, consider whether you even need to bring expensive jewelry or large amounts of cash on your trip in the first place. If you don't need it, leave it at home. Some experienced travelers bring portable travel safes with slash-resistant material that you can secure to fixed objects in your room using a cable lock. It's not foolproof, but it adds an extra layer of security that thieves might not want to deal with, and they'll likely move on to an easier target. The shoulder-surfing sneak thieves position themselves in hotel hallways, elevators, or common areas and watch guests enter their room. They're looking over your shoulder so subtly that you don't even notice. Once they know your room number, they can attempt to gain access when you're out, or use that information for the fake front desk call scam. Some thieves will follow you back to your floor after watching you at the front desk or seeing which elevator button you pressed. There have been reports of thieves using small cameras or phones to record guests entering their rooms. Hotels in major tourist cities like New York, London, and Dubai have seen increases in this surveillance-style theft. Always be aware of who's around you when entering your room. If someone is standing too close or paying unusual attention, wait until they leave. Pretend you're checking your phone or need to go back to the elevator. When in the elevator, don't announce your floor number out loud. Just say, "I'm going up," and press your button discreetly. Never let strangers into secured areas using your key card, even if they claim they forgot theirs. Make them call the front desk for help. The Do Not Disturb sign trap. This seems smart, but actually makes you a target. If your sign stays up for multiple days, it signals to thieves that you might be away on day trips for long periods. They know they have a larger window of opportunity without being interrupted. Some organized theft rings monitor hotel hallways, looking specifically for these patterns. There have been cases where thieves pose as hotel staff, knocking on doors with Do Not Disturb signs to see if anyone's inside. If nobody answers, they know the room is empty and can attempt to gain access. Instead of using the sign constantly, only use it during specific short periods when you're actually in the room. When you leave for extended periods, remove the sign and make the room look occupied by leaving lights or TV on. Some travelers also leave the bathroom light on, so there's always some visibility from under the door. The valet and parking lot trap. In 2024 alone, there were over 500 reported break-ins at hotel parking lots in Miami, with thieves targeting rental cars because tourists often leave luggage and electronics visible. Las Vegas hotel parking garages have similar problems with organized groups systematically going through parking structures. The valet situation adds another layer of vulnerability. There have been cases of fake valet attendants posing outside hotels, taking cars, and either stealing items or the entire vehicle. Legitimate valet employees have also been caught going through guest cars, checking glove compartments, and taking small items they think won't be immediately noticed. Never leave valuables visible in your car. Take everything to your room or lock items in your trunk before arriving at the hotel, not in the parking lot where thieves can watch you. If using valet, take photos of your car's interior and note the mileage. Remove any garage door openers or house keys from your keychain before giving your keys to valet. You don't want someone having access to your home while you're away. Some hotels don't actually run background checks on their valet staff or parking attendants. It's worth asking about the hotel's security measures when you book, especially if you're traveling with expensive items. The pool and gym vulnerability. At the pool, travelers leave belongings on lounge chairs while they swim, thinking, "I'll just keep an eye on my stuff." That's exactly what thieves count on. While you're in the water or distracted, someone can grab your phone or bag and disappear. Hotel gyms are worse because they're often in isolated areas like basements or separate floors. Travelers leave room keys, phones, and wallets on equipment or in unlocked cubbies. Thieves specifically target hotel gyms during early morning hours between 5 and 7 a.m. when there are fewer witnesses. I always use a small waterproof pouch or running belt that I can wear while swimming or working out. It holds my room key, one credit card, and my phone. Yes, it's slightly inconvenient, but way better than having everything stolen. If the hotel has lockers, bring your own lock, because hotel-provided locks sometimes use master keys. Never leave your room key on a towel with your room number visible. You're advertising which room to rob and providing the key to do it. If you must leave your key somewhere, flip it over so the room number isn't showing. The breakfast buffet distraction. Early morning hotel breakfasts are prime hunting grounds for thieves. The breakfast area is chaotic, crowded, and full of groggy tourists who are not fully alert yet. While you're at the buffet loading up on scrambled eggs, pastries, and trying to figure out the waffle maker, someone can quickly reach into your bag sitting on your chair and walk away with your phone or wallet. Thieves absolutely love that travelers put bags on chairs next to them or hang them on the back of chairs, then walk away to get food. It takes literally 3 seconds for someone to grab your stuff, and in a crowded breakfast area with everyone moving around, nobody notices. The thief just looks like another guest getting up from their table. I made this mistake once in Barcelona. I left my backpack on a chair while I went to refill my coffee, maybe 10 feet away. When I came back less than a minute later, my backpack was unzipped and the front pocket was hanging open. Thankfully, nothing was missing because I had my valuables in interior zippered pockets, but it was definitely a wake-up call to be more careful. Someone had clearly gone through my bag in those 30 seconds I was distracted. Just remember that the more tired you are when you're traveling, the more careful you need to be with your things. It sounds obvious, but it can be really easy to forget when your eyelids start getting heavy and you're just focused on getting that first cup of coffee. Early morning flights and late check-ins the night before make you especially vulnerable because you're running on fumes. If you're traveling solo and don't have anyone to watch your stuff while you get food, sometimes it's better to just grab breakfast items to go and bring them back to your room to eat. Or, at minimum, choose a table where you can see the buffet area from your seat and take your most valuable items with you when you get up. Even if it's inconvenient to carry your phone and wallet while holding a plate. The luggage cart grab thieves target luggage carts because travelers are in transition and distracted. You load up your suitcases onto a cart, then realize you forgot something or need to talk to the front desk. You step away for just a second, and someone takes your entire cart. It happens so fast that by the time you turn around, your cart is gone. Because luggage carts are meant to be mobile, nobody questions someone pushing a cart through the lobby. The thief blends right in. Always keep one hand on your cart and stay within arm's reach. If traveling with someone, one person guards the luggage while the other handles tasks. Never leave luggage unattended outside your hotel room while you fumble for your key card. Those few seconds are prime opportunity for a thief to grab a bag and disappear down the hallway. The check-in shuffle. During check-in, you're tired, juggling luggage, holding your phone while digging out your credit card. Thieves work in pairs near the front desk. One creates a diversion by asking for directions, bumping into you accidentally, or dropping something near you. Meanwhile, their partner reaches into your open bag or grabs your wallet you set down. Thieves often dress professionally with clipboards or business attire so they blend in. Nobody suspects the person in the nice suit. By the time you realize something is missing, both thieves have left the area. Have a designated secure pocket for your passport, wallet, and phone during check-in. Keep bags zipped and positioned in front of you where you can see them. Never set valuables down on the counter, even for a second. If traveling with a partner, one handles check-in while the other guards luggage. Protecting yourself beyond the basics. Now that you know the 9 danger zones, here are additional strategies. First, avoid looking like an obvious tourist. Thieves target people who look lost or confused. Project confidence and walk with purpose even if you're in a new place. Keep your phone out of sight when not using it. Second, here in Colombia they have a saying, no dar papaya, which means don't give papaya, or don't be an easy target. Don't wear expensive jewelry in common areas, don't flash cash, don't leave designer shopping bags visible, and don't post on social media in real time, showing where you're staying and when you're out. Third, use all door locks and security features. Always use the deadbolt and chain lock when you're in your room. Some travelers bring portable door alarms that sound if someone tries to enter, which is especially useful for solo travelers. Fourth, trust your instincts. If something feels off, whether it's a person too interested in your belongings, a suspicious phone call, or an uncomfortable situation, don't dismiss that feeling. It's better to be overly cautious than to become a victim. The key takeaway is that thieves are looking for easy opportunities and distracted victims. By being aware of these 9 danger zones and taking a few extra seconds to secure your belongings, you make yourself a much harder target, and thieves will move on to someone else.